It is that time.
It
It's
is?
time. Rapid rundown time.
All right.
Gentlemen, we are officially halfway through the NFL season.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Absolutely insane.
9 weeks down, 9 to go. We're starting to get to crunch time. It's November. It truly is November. And we begin with Thursday Night Football this week with yes, gentlemen, don't deceive your eyes. This is a second place matchup in the NFC South. And if the Buccaneers are to lose this week in Germany, this could end up being, a chase for the first place. It's the Falcons at the Panthers, and the Falcons are a -3 favorite.
What the So I don't know what the hell's going on here, so I'll just take the money.
Falcons look so much better. The Panthers,
Question mark.
Throwing in the towel. Baker Mayfield somehow got playing time again after being benched during last week. I say take the money on this one. Falcons.
So PJ Walker is going to start for Carolina. They could come out and say that,
Yeah.
even though Baker did come in when they were down 35-0 and throw 3 scores. But these guys met just a couple of weeks ago in that epic thriller down there in Atlanta. And I'll say this: Atlanta's healthier in this matchup than they were a couple of weeks ago, and they still won. So in this spot, you take the money and lay the 3 with Atlanta in this game.
I mean, are we seriously talking about the Panthers, the team that is self-destructing in front of our eyes, and the GM wouldn't trade DJ Moore because they said they're actually still competing?
Yes,
Yeah.
the same Panthers that had a chance to go to first place 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well,
Chance.
and the Falcons, the same team that traded away a player that wasn't actually playing on the roster this year?
Yep.
Yeah, take the money.
All right, gentlemen. We have early window game. We have 9:30 a.m. game, but we're not in London. Our days in merry old London this year are gone. We are heading for the first time, guys. History being made. The NFL heading to Germany as the Seahawks and Geno Smith, a nominee for Comeback Player of the Year thus far, taking on Tom Brady and the decrepit Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, they are still decrepit despite getting the win last week. And gentlemen, Geno Smith, come on. The Seahawks are showing how strong they are. And I'm not going to judge it's a comeback with the NFC South based off of one victory. The Buccaneers are still weak. So, gentlemen, we're going to take a special trip this week. We're going to go to Bergstadt. It's German for upset.
I was just going to Google that.
That is German for upset. No, that's German for upset city.
Oh, oops, I'm not paying attention. Wrong button. My bad.
German for upset city. Seahawks.
Oops.
I don't know how to follow that. There's a Sarah Walsh, who's going to be one of the sideline reporters for this game, had a very interesting nugget in her report on Tuesday, in one of her reports about the travel in this game, because you would think Seattle coming all the way from the West Coast, Tampa Bay coming from the East Coast, you'd think that maybe one team would have an advantage in travel. It's really not. There's only about an hour difference in travel with both of these teams, so travel's not going to be that much of a difference in this one. Tampa Bay, look, I know offensively they struggled, but defensively they're still very, very good. But I tell you what, the Seahawks just have something in them this year that's just like magical. And this being a neutral site game, I'm gonna take Geno Smith and the Seahawks in an upset special here over the Bucks.
I'm gonna go Veragestad. So
That's why I didn't even try to pronounce it.
You know what? I made mine even better. Here we go. Upset special.
Oh, you're graphic. I was just on to that.
Upset special. Yes. Take the Seahawks.
Germany.
That's sweet. I like that.
Germany, we apologize for butchering your language. We love you.
it's wunderbar.
And by the way, the NFL Network crew, as Johnny would say, and he'll say on the Friday picks, Rich Eisen leading the way, calling the coverage on this game.
Yes, it's a Rich Eisen party special. That's what we're going to say.
We're sure schnitzel is going to be great.
I've always wanted to try German food, actually.
You haven't had German food? Oh, my God, you're missing out.
Really, really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
The only thing that's better is having it at 9:30 in the morning.
yeah, really.
Oh yeah.
All right, gentlemen, though, we're going to open up with the 1 o'clock games. And, oh, my God. Are they back from their bye week? Are they
yes.
really back?
Are they?
They're back!
Oh no!
It's the return of the Denver Broncos and that putrid offense taking on the Titans. They're going to ride into Tennessee.
Oh God.
I have to, every time that they play, every time the Broncos are playing, yes, they ride. Broncos country, let's ride into Tennessee to take on the Titans and be a 3-point underdog.
Yeah, this is one of the games I would actually stay away from. Actually,
I would stay away from this. However, I would still outright say take the money.
yeah, there's really not much to say here except the Broncos traded away Chubb at the deadline, which made no sense to me. Who's the quarterback for the Titans? Is it going to be Wills? I don't know.
Oh, yes. Malik Willis, I believe, is going to be in a QB again.
All right. So, I mean, he didn't look awful. I mean, but it's pretty much going to be on Derrick Henry to run for 220 yards again, I guess. But
hey, he almost single-handedly defeated the Chiefs on Sunday night.
Take the money.
Yeah, I worry about that Broncos defense a little bit because it's still been good. I mean, I know Bradley Chubb's no longer there anymore, but I'll tell you what, the Titans played extremely well last Sunday against the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. I think they keep it going here. I'm going to take the money with Tennessee.
Outright sweep. Take the money.
I'm gonna say take the money.
Good. Take the money.
Cross the board.
All right. Week 10 picks. Browns at the Dolphins in Miami. Dolphins 4.5-point favorites. I think Nick Morganson and I, telepathy, we're going on the same vibe. Nick, it is lock time. This is Nick Morganson and Tom Albano's lock of the week. The Dolphins against the Browns.
I mean,
the money.
What the heck is Vegas doing? And they lowered the line. Originally, it was 4.5. I think it's 3.5 now, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you know what? Last week, if I was on with you guys last week, I would have taken the Dolphins as my lock last week, and guess what? They did not cover. So,
Tom,
but in this,
sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. You're good. But in this spot, yeah, I mean, I don't like the Dolphins. I love them laying the 4.5 in this spot.
Actually, it's 3.5.
It's 3.5.
It's actually 3.5.
Oh,
Yep.
Even better. I think that
love
makes it even
more
better.
So you know what? Bringing up the rear, it's going to be my lock.
Oh, we got a triple lock.
See,
Oh, God.
this would be one of my locks, but since you all are doing it, I will stay away from it and save it for down the road.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean-
contrarian, eh?
I mean, do I have to keep doing this?
Triple lock. Cross
Triple
the
lock,
board.
though. I like that.
I mean, this game is so obvious. What the hell, Vegas? Are you trying to tempt us to take the Browns? It's not going to work.
Saints at the Steelers in Pittsburgh. The Saints 2.5-point favorite. Saints. Take the money on this one. I don't really care for this matchup, to be honest with you.
Come on. Yeah, take the money.
This is a load of crap. Take the money.
See, I one thing to watch in this game, though, there's a possibility that TJ Watt could be back in this spot for the Steelers. There was a talk about that there's a possibility. And I tell you right now, I cannot for the life of me figure out the New Orleans Saints. So in that situation, upset special. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game outright at home.
Did someone say upset special?
Yes, there it is.
Very good for Sundays.
You may want to say that because there might be more where that came from.
All right. Lions and the Bears. NFC North matchup. 2.5-point favorite are the Bears. I mean,
They are the better team in this matchup.
they are the better team. I'm still
yeah.
not a Justin Fields fan. I would stay far away from this matchup, but I'll go take the money just out of default.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do that too.
I mean, the Lions haven't. I mean, they competed. They somehow competed and beat the Packers somehow, but that was Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. I don't like Justin Fields either, but take the money.
Played great last week. That's against the Dolphins. I tell you, this is one I actually really struggled with when I look at it. But the Lions are a more explosive offensive team. But we saw last week that the Bears were able to put up points, and they've actually been able to put up points recently. So I am going to take the Bears. Take the money. It is a low enough line that I'm comfortable. Even if it's a field goal at the very end, you know what? That's good enough for me. So, Chicago minus the 2.5.
Ugh, okay.
Texans at the Giants in
course.
the Meadowlands. 6.5-point favorite are the Giants. This is where I get nervous, but you know what? After a week, now they get a week. They had a week of rest. Now, all I'm gonna say is, after all the momentum that you had in the first half, you better not lose this game. Take the money.
Yeah. You please.
You
please
better
take
not
the
lose
game.
to the worst team in the NFL.
Please take the. Yeah, I'm taking the money because you can't lose this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose this game, you're in trouble. So take the money.
Yeah, it's a big swing game. I just don't know how I could find a way for the Texans to keep this close, unless of course Damian Pierce can continue to run roughshod all over them. But I'll tell you right now, when you look at the rest of these games, this is going to sound painful to say, but if I was with you guys regularly, I would lock this one in for the Giants laying the 6.5. So let's go ahead and lock for this show. Lock in the Giants to win and cover against the Texans.
I mean, if you get beaten by the Davis Mills experience, then I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, is there also a possibility that Damian Pierce, runs the ball so much that the Giants' defense is on the field for a long time? Of course, there is that possibility because that is the Texans' offense. I mean, let's be honest. It's not Davis Mills. It's Damian Pierce.
Yep.
That would be the only thing I would worry about. But coming off the bye week, I also trust the better coach and the better quarterback, and that would be Daniel Jones, Brian Dable, and the New York Football Giants.
Jaguars and the Chiefs. 9.5-point favorite are the Chiefs at home. The Jaguars had the big comeback against the Chiefs' rivals and the Raiders last week. But against Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey, no. Even at a very risky near double-digit line, I'd still take the money.
I mean, the Chiefs got beaten on a double-digit line last week.
I would stay away from the betting. But I would still take the money.
It's the Jags. I'll take the Chiefs, but I don't know if I like that line.
Johnny,
this Vegas would almost bet you to tell you to take the Chiefs as a lock. But I'll tell you right now, if you've been watching the Chiefs games this year, they win at home. They either win at home or they don't, or they win and they don't cover, or they lose. And if you look at it this year, they did not cover. They won, but they did not cover against the Chargers, the Raiders, and last week against the Titans. I am taking Jacksonville plus the 9.5. I think the Chiefs win, but I think the Jaguars keep it within that number.
you know what? I'm kind of on that same thought process as well. I mean, the Chiefs are not covering. I don't understand this. I really thought they were going to take down the Titans defense. They did not do it. And it kind of scared me a little bit that they were losing, and it took overtime for them to win.
Let's see.
So
I'm kind of curious now. Chiefs didn't cover last week. They were on the bye the week before, week 7.
They have not covered.
They covered against week 7.
Tom, I'll say this: they have not covered one home game this year.
That's
okay,
true.
then I'll jump ship. Then I'll go split. I'm
not trying to entice you. I'm just
no cover.
I'm all right.
I was gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna take Jaguars plus 9.5.
So, do you think the Chiefs are still going to win, though? Right?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not an upset special. No.
I mean, it might be something like 28-21, something along those lines, maybe 30-24.
Hey, a touchdown covers.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Vikings at Bills, game of the week right here. Bills a 5.5-point favorite.
With question marks.
With question marks with Josh Allen. But you know what, gentlemen? If the Jets, and yes, the Jets are near first place, and they're a hell of a season. I'm not trying to make that as a Jets insult. But if the Jets can do it, a 7-1 Vikings team, one of the best in the NFL, should be able to do it. Nick Morgerson, throw me up that graphic. My bold prediction of the week. My upset special right here. Vikings beating Buffalo in Buffalo this week.
I'm going with you. You're not alone.
There we go.
Actually, I think I said it like towards the beginning of the show and even before that. I still think even if Josh Allen plays, he's going to compensate for that injury, which is not good. He's going to get hit more. I'm jumping too. I'm taking Vikings plus here.
Oh boy!
See,
all right, Johnny, you're going to rain on our parade.
There should be no line in this game because we don't know the status of Josh Allen. And this line has actually come down 2 points in the last couple of days already. So who knows? Stay tuned. It might come down a little bit more. Here's the thing, though, too. Even if Josh Allen doesn't play, you have the Minneapolis Miracle revenge game with Kurt. Well, that still would be with Keenum and Diggs. I'm taking the Bills to win and cover this one because the game is at home still, and I think they still have enough. And they're angry coming off last week. And let's remember, they still have a very, very good defense and stuff like that could give the Vikings some trouble. We saw what the Commanders did last week. I'm taking the Bills to win and cover. Maybe this line comes down a little bit more, and it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable taking Buffalo. So take the money.
Oh, I wasn't even ready for it.
Right.
Our one take the money for this one. Let's go to crappy football now. Colts and Raiders with the Raiders of -5.
Actually, I don't know if that. Let me check that for a second. The line is actually 6.5.
Oh, even better.
I must have given you some of the wrong ones by accident. My mistake, not yours.
So, in keeping with the German theme, this game is officially a Krappenfest. So,
You're gonna take the money?
Oh God! Yeah, you caught me off guard.
what it is? It's a Krappenfest.
What a debut for Jeff Saturday in this spot, right?
Hello, Jeff. Hello.
You see, his last tweet was about the Raiders. And
Yes.
and now he faces them for the first time. Gosh, you know what?
Good luck, Jeff. Shove.
I see you, Zep.
Sometimes I say take the team with the
Wrong
better
game.
coach and the better
I know.
quarterback, but what does that mean?
Well, by the way,
I'm going to take the team that actually has a talented player. And also, what's the status with Jonathan Taylor? I mean, the Colts don't do anything without him there. So I got to take Vegas. I'm sorry. It pains me to say that.
I hate taking it, but I would stay far away from this game.
I would not touch this game. I agree.
Both in terms of betting and in terms of watching this game.
I feel bad. Wait a minute, Johnny. Since you usually tease these, do you know who's calling the game?
I could find out for you real quick.
Nick Morganson, while you're on the cash register, no, I will say take the money. I'll go with you guys.
Okay. What did I decide? Yeah. Jeff Saturday has no coaching experience. The highest coaching level experience he has is high school football. And then he has a 30-year-old calling the offensive play calls. So, yeah, take the money.
Kevin Harlan, Trent Green, Melanie Collins.
Kevin Harlan got this game.
Wait a minute. Can we get someone to run on the field to be more entertaining?
All right, so let me ask you, of the guys that are on CBS, who do you want calling the game? I got Nance, I got Ian Eagle, I got Andrew Catalan, and I got Greg Gumbel.
No, none of them.
And I got Kevin Harlan.
Johnny.
Yeah.
None of them deserve it. Let's have a no commentary game.
Yeah,
Actually,
seriously, just don't send out anybody up there.
Actually, I'll tell you who I want. I want Greg Gumbel since he insulted the radio business this year.
Oh, jeez. Gumbel's got the Browns and the Dolphins. That'll be Greg Gumbel, Adam Archuleta, AJ Ross there.
Screw Greg Gumbel. He completely destroyed the radio business and said it stinks. I don't care.
Right.
Whatever. Next.
Here's what Fox promotes as its game of the week. The Cowboys and the Packers.
By the way, hi, Mike McCarthy.
See, normally
at this point... I just realized.
Yes, Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy revenge game.
Oh, my God. And by the way, did you see the record that technically they were the Packers were 1-8? Well, is it the Cowboys are 1-8 against the Packers in the last 9 games? Most of them were McCarthy.
Yeah, well, you know what? McCarthy's on the other side, and the Packers are going, while the Cowboys are in a 3-way race with the Eagles and Giants for first place in the NFC. So you know what? Aaron is going to tell us this.
RELAX.
And I'm just gonna do this for you, Aaron. Take the money. And I want to say, I cannot wait to see the expression on Aaron Rodgers' face when he loses for a 6th straight game, and this time it's to the coach that he forced out of Green Bay.
Honestly, the handshake at the end of the game is probably just going to be him flipping a double bird. So, yeah, take the money.
I mean, I'll just go one better here. How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Yes, I mean, as much as I would love Green Bay to pull this one out, I don't see how they score in this one. That's the problem, especially on that Cowboy defense. I just don't see it. I'm taking Dallas.
All right. This game also should be a good game, but like the last matchup that we just discussed, is not. The Cardinals and the Rams. The Rams are a 3-point favorite. So I made a couple of puns to these guys yesterday. I mean, the other day. Really bad puns. Call of Murray,
Oh no.
Kyler Duty, because
Oh.
Kyler Murray is what now 0-2 ever since Call of Duty came out. Yeah, he's gonna be 0-3 since the new Call of Duty came out. Take the money.
Take the money, and I bought that game a couple of days ago, and I'm pretty sure Kyler might have shot me in the face during Team Deathmatch. So that's what he's been doing, America.
He hasn't been doing his homework.
He does his homework like I used to do my homework on my PlayStation.
Nick, it looks like you're struggling.
No, I just couldn't believe he said that.
Oh. 'Cause
God.
I'm actually struggling with this one.
I will see myself out, gentlemen.
We love the game. We love the game show reference. I'm taking Arizona. The Rams are a mess. I mean, Arizona is at least has some offensive life. Their biggest problem is the coach. Maybe the coach costs them here too, but I'm going to run with Arizona +3. Graphic upset special.
Oh God, I wasn't paying attention. No. Oh, that's not the right one. That's right. If I can get there, we go. I got it. Oh, I had it. There we go.
There it is. Arizona wins and Arizona wins.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take the money. By the way, hot take: Cliff Kingsbury gets fired at some point.
That is, I don't know if that's
Hot
a hot
take.
take.
That's lukewarm at this point.
Yeah.
Well, the hot would be if it happens after.
No, I'm gonna say I think he might get fired after this game.
Oh, this is gonna be it.
Yeah.
Who boxes up your hot takes and sells them? Good humor.
Ew, I wouldn't want that.
Sunday Night Football, the Chargers taking on the 49ers. West Battle, AFC versus NFC. The 49ers are a 6-point favorite at home.
The Niners are one of the hottest teams in football right now.
I get the feeling McCaffrey's going to have himself a monster game, so I'm taking the money.
Is Keenan Allen healthy?
Nope. It's looking like he and Williams are going to be out again.
Okay. Take the money.
Yeah. Take the money.
Yeah, it's a lot of points to lay. I'm a little nervous, even with them. The Chargers still found a way to win last week, but San Francisco's been playing red hot. Not looking good. I'm gonna take San Fran. So take the money.
All right. Monday Night Football, gentlemen. NFC East battle between the Commanders and Eagles. The Eagles, an 11-point favorite at home. Now,
But by the way, second straight week where a primetime game has been double digits in the spread.
and yet a second week, Nick, that this is actually a pretty good game for Monday Night Football. Yes, the Commanders may not be 500 anymore, but the NFC East is the strongest division in all of football, and I can't believe those words have come out of my mouth after the last couple of years. This one should be fun, and honestly, the Commanders, as trashy as they are, what am I kidding? Even with an 11-point line, I might take the money on this one.
Yeah, this is basically going to be an arm calibrating session for
Jalen Hurts.
For Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, I don't know why that name slipped me, but yeah, take the money.
I mean, Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. Would you say top duo in the NFL right now?
If they're not the top,
arguable
they
to
are
say,
close
yeah.
to the top.
Yeah, I mean, the Commanders are great and all. Great win against the Packers over the past couple weeks. I mean, but yeah, the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. Take the money.
Oh man, see, the Commanders are a much different team than when these two first played their first meeting of the year. They look more rejuvenated. I'm not saying they're going to win. The question is, it's like the same question you would ask with the Eagles game last week in Houston. Are they going to cover? That would be the only question. I'm scared to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the Eagles with laying the 11. So take the money, and your teeth will be chattering Monday night.